Yes, you're correct on that. Like, I think you might understand this from my own point of view is like, you know, I can understand having some discourse online, even though that's never been a great way to have some rational discourse, given how people have, overt feelings about certain things. Therefore, they tend to get really, really brazen in that regard. I'm just trying to be very gentle with this video. But yeah, like all of this with that video that I just mentioned about the lady that tracked that guy down for having no for saying that racist comment on her post. Well, all of this could have been avoided, right? If that idiot just scrolled away, said nothing, and him to enjoy his stupid fucking life. But no, people are very emboldened these days and people don't give a fuck. And that's what happens. The second that you teeter more on the basis of the second that you teeter more on the basis of insulting people well, simply because of what they look like or their gender, yeah, that's a big intention flag right there because anybody who isn't a fucking racist, if they know how to use technology very well, they could track you down like that lady did. And she literally drove 3 hours to that dude's job just to confront him with that, you know. Even though she did it fine, better than me, frankly. But if I was in that position, I would expose everybody. I would expose that dude. I would go to that dude's wife and tell him every little shit, every nook and cranny that he's hiding, just to make him feel fucking embarrassed. But that's me. I'm petty and vindictive like that. But yeah, moral of the story: that dude just could have just scrolled away from that picture or video that she did, and none of this would have never happened.
The 32-year-old they promoted over me? Well, guess what?
All right, if you want to know more about the video, just go back and watch the video, and I'll just convey my own input with it. Look, if you have a job and if you feel sick, or let's say something happens to you on the job in which that you can't go to work for a time being, not saying that it's long term, that's different. Don't let people intimidate you or get under your skin, as per with this lady, because this lady is mad that her own coworker, whom is like 32, was out sick for a week. It's not her fault, but I can see why this lady right here didn't get the promotion. Kind of sounds like being intrinsically bitter or just vindictive in some way, or maybe ageist. I don't know. I'm just trying to dissect her own rationale for this video that she's making about her own job. It's not her fault. And you should not get mad if someone's out sick or dealing with their own personal thing that isn't your fucking business to begin with. My God, the work dynamic in this fucking country is so fucked up. It's so unbelievably fucked. Yeah, fuck yes.